Too expensive? I hear that a lot. People look at GCG1, compare the fee to Rejections or other zones that focus on volume and say, Peter, you charge more. And they're right. We do. But cheap today can be painfully expensive later. I'll show you the numbers, the service, the risks, and the real costs of getting your UAE set up wrong. The market is flooded with one-off DMCC and IBSA packages. 5 to 35,000 dirhams a license issued, maybe a visa, maybe not, and you're waved goodbye. No tax guidance, no accounting, no follow-up, and the moment corporate tax, VAT, or bank KYC review show up, those bargain providers vanish. Say 3 or 5,000 on day one, lose 30,000 or more in penalties 3 years later because the structure wasn't tax compliant. VAT registration was missed, bank account became frozen. Most cheap setups are built to churn, not to protect. A real client used a budget provider, paid 12,900 for a Maidan free zone company, and assumed all was well. Now, no one told him that he fell straight into the 9% corporate tax trap and that he needed transfer pricing files or that his income wasn't qualifying. This year, the tax authority called. He had no accountant, no trail, no support. The fix cost him 40,000+ in back tax and advisory fees, and could have been entirely avoided if he had set up in the right way and had a good corporate service provider helping him. Here's what you actually buy. With GCG1, we do the company formation, the visa management is included, we do accounting from day one, tax registration, and we are the only ones to do quarterly reviews in the whole of the UAE. We do documented board resolutions, we have a WhatsApp support and bank account assistance and one group dedicated to your company, and legal templates reviewed by our in-house lawyers, as well as reviews of your service agreements, if needed. A license is just a PDF. What you need is an operating business, compliant, bankable, and ready for audits. And that's what our fee covers. We stay for the 12 months after incorporation. We don't drop you at the finish line. And we are here to support you during the whole business year. File corporate tax incorrectly even once and the 9% rate can lock for 5 years. Lose your free zone exemption at once and it's gone. Mistakes made on day one cannot be repaired retroactively, no matter how good your accountant is later. Your company structure influences your personal tax residency. We coordinate the UK tax exit, the Canadian exit, whatever you need. Budget providers don't. They just don't have the bandwidth and the depth. They issue a license and wish you luck with dual taxation hell. License in hand doesn't open a bank account. We prepare your profile, write the business plan banks expect, and escalate if compliance drags. One-off agents finish the job the moment the trade license prints, and then they're off. Day one with GCG1, you're added to a WhatsApp group with a tax advisor, an accountant, and a PRO, as well as somebody who will do the coordination and the onboarding. Your chart of accounts is set. Your first 20 transactions booked during the year and every board meeting file. No guessing, no hunting free latches, and all in one single place. When we sign you, the deadlines are our problem. Late filing, we fix it. License renewals, we remind you. Structure reclassification, we argue your case. The accountability is baked into the price. We are responsible for your setup, and that's how we work. Our one pack is all inclusive: license, visa, tax accounting, bank support. No surprise add-ons for months in. You can budget with certainty. Hundreds of founders moved to us after cheap setups failed. They all said the same thing: I wish I knew you guys existed before. Yes, we cost more, but either pay a professional upfront or pay a fixer 10 times the fee after penalties hit. Pick which bill you'd rather receive. GCG1 isn't a commodity. It's legal, financial, and operational peace of mind for entrepreneurs who value sleep more than shortcuts. Founders who go full do-it-yourself often discover their company can't legally trade with its own customers, or that banks refuses their activity code. Incomplete advice is still very expensive advice. We saw an F&B startup whose consultant used a generic commercial license. Food wasn't on the list. Bank rejected the account, visa stalled for 3 months, launch delayed, rent wasted, money down the drain. With GCG1 you get strategic design, license, visa, monthly bookkeeping, corporate tax registration, life support, annual compliance, quarterly reviews, banking help, VAT filings 4 times a year, and global structure advice, all in one mandate. At GCG, we structure businesses to protect futures. You're buying certainty, not just paperwork, and you know you can rely on us as your partner. If you want it done right the first time, no fines, no delays, no lost opportunity, book a discovery call today in the link below. Let's map your structure together and make sure the next headline cost you see is the last. This is Peter from GCG. I'll see you in the next video.